Hello, welcome to another episode of Curious Intern. I love that you're here again, and I hope you're not tired of hearing me because as it goes, you're gonna be with me till the end. I don't even know if I'm ever gonna end this because this is so much fun. Okay, sharing my thoughts and sharing life as it is. So anyway, this episode I wonder if the title already says it all because it's about adulthood. This is like Adulthood series, and this is like my first episode. This is Adulthood from Shonfumi's point of view, my POV. Okay, so I recently started working in Lagos as an intern nurse in Lasut. So if you're in Lagos and you can hit me up. Anyway, no, don't hit me up. What if I'm busy? Don't hit me up. Anyway, I am finally working as per waking up early, coming back late, going to work, doing left and right. And right now, nurses in Nigeria, we are not as much because everybody's Japan. And there are a lot, especially in Lagos, we have a lot of people in Lagos. My first day of entering bus to work, I had to wake up really early because where I live, it's a straight road though. I live in Surulere, and then my workplace is at Ikeja, for people that know in Lagos. So if you don't wake up early, there's particular hold up in Ikeja. So it's a far distance. Anyway, I had to wake up really early. And then when I entered the bus, it was interesting because I entered, they told me 400. Another day, they now told me 300. I was like, wow. So I was cheated before. So that was the first thing. I realized that you gotta know the constant price, because I would actually see somebody arguing with the conductor. Is it not 300 naira that it was before? Me that don't like stress, I'll just enter for the 400 naira. Then later the next day you will see that the price is not 300 naira. That's a small. See, I think in Lagos, if you're ready to learn, you will learn, because there's no way after like 2-3 times you realize that this is a consistency of one part and then another part. When they want to cheat you, you will not know when your mouth will open and be like, no, no conductor, this is... Before, when I give them money and then I'm waiting for change, I don't used to disturb the conductor. I'll just wait patiently, and then I'll not be seeing other people, because 100 naira, 200 naira, 50 naira, they're like hard to... No, okay, 100 naira, 50 naira, hard change to get, even 200 sometimes. And where I go, I have to pay. I always have 500, so they'll give me like 200 naira, or it's 400, they have to give me 100 naira. So before, I would just pay and then just wait, chill for them to give me my change. I now notice that some people immediately just said, conductor, don't forget, in Yoruba, by the way. I cannot speak the Yoruba here because some people here are not Yoruba. So they'll be like, conductor, my change, for me that you've not given me, 5 seconds later, conduct, like, me, even in my mind, I'm like, the guy knows now. Until I realized that the fact that they are disturbing, that's how they are getting their money faster. So me too, I learned, and I'm always telling him my change. You know, I'm like, don't worry. Say, please, I won't worry. I'll wait again. My change. And that's how I would get my money. Some of them would give you immediately. Some of them, I don't know. It's like they will wait for some, a number of people to come in with the change, and they will not give you the money. But so far, I've not had any issue that they will not give my change. But my sister, I'm going to expose her here. Last one, she entered the bus. Her change was supposed to be 500, but the guy gave her 15 naira, and she came down. She left. And the guy took my sister's 450 naira. Like, at that point, what do you think she should do? My sister, because she's the last one, based on how we grew up, she was sad. She had to go back and she will pay it back. Like, you walk the rest of the way because your transport fare has already been cut. But yes, something like that can happen to you in Lagos. Even the G, there's so many things I've learned. I don't know about this bus. I think this episode is just about buses. That's what someone said. One of the people I go home with, and she was like, there's a time she entered the bus and she just realized that the only guys. Before the guys were whispering. Maybe you guys know this story, but in Lagos it's rampant, very rampant. They were whispering. Before you know it, they were planned. She was just very sensitive. As I said, always be sensitive to what your environment is presenting you. Just be sharp. So she realized that those people were doing left and right. When they were moving, she told the guy where she wanted to stop. The guy did not answer. I kept moving. She realized something. Then the next guy that entered was not Senegalese, I think, and was speaking accent that she didn't understand. The person that left threw dollars into the car. That's when she knew that she had to scream. Said, "Stop this car now." She screamed it 3 times before the guy realized, answered her, and then he just pushed out of the car and just drove off without even collecting the payment she was going to pay. She said for a while her legs could not move. When I heard that story, I got goosebumps. And then she told me of another one where she was just walking, because there's this thing about, I don't know, Igbo boys here in Lagos, or Igbo men, they're not boys, they're men. So if you are walking and they want you to get something from them, you know how they'll be holding your hand, sisters, like that type of thing. That's how they talked to her, and she was like, no, responding. By her responding, she was hypnotized. And so when she got home, they would visit her in her room, in drinks, beat her up and stuff like that. So even me now, when I'm walking on the road and they are like, "Come, I will not talk." Me, I will not talk. I'll just nod my head. Even to ask, because when I'm coming home, going to the park or the garage, I don't even know what they call that place. So they'll be like, "This is your bus." This is like, they'll call my bus stop, and that's when I went out. If I know one is full, maybe because I'm always walking in groups, which is like really nice. Walk in groups if you do not know where you're going. If you're walking in Lagos for the first time, quickly just find some people that live close to your area, so you can be going home together. Don't come and expose yourself to those people, because they like money and they used to notice when you don't know anything. I don't know how they will not want to take advantage. There are good ones and there are bad ones. But as I said, be sensitive to what your environment is presenting you. Sharp. So, as I do not talk, or if they say this is your stop, I'll say, I'll nod my head. The only person I usually talk to is either somebody inside the vehicle or the driver. But like people that are just on all these, I don't know what to call them. I don't want to call them Aguero, because they're not Aguero. But they're not ruffians. All of them are not ruffians. But those people that direct people to buses, okay, like conductors, some of them are not conductors. I don't know. Some of them, that's their job. Like they took the job to just be calling people into buses. So they'll be the one to tell you, okay, this bus is for this bus is for that. My dear, bus is this. No. Adulthood life. One of the reasons why this is very new for me is because growing up, when I left Lagos when I was 9, or almost 9. I think when I was 8, 2006. I left in 2006, came back, then left 2007 to Abuja. And from there, my dad has been driving us up, down, all the children up and down. My dad is like, kudos to my dad and mom. They were just taking us everywhere. It was in my SS3 because of lessons. That was when I begged them that I want to become known with my friends, because we're all living in the same area then. So that's why they allowed me. So that was once. Then when I came to Port Harcourt, because of school, my dad was always picking me from school, taking me to school from 100 level to my final ESF. When he wanted to stop, I said, "Why are you stopping now?" The only time he did not do it was when I started clearance, which was another interesting thing. And then when I traveled to my friend's place, and always, of course, my mom would be calling me to find out where I am. So I'm already used to the driving thing, all these Bolts. But Bolt in Lagos is expensive. Within Lagos, you'll be seeing Bolt of 5,000, 8,000. I'm like, why? You're not traveling. I do not understand. The Bolt people here in Lagos, they make money. Because there's traffic and everything. And the way Bolt does it here is like, they calculate your distance, they calculate stuff for you. So in my house, everybody says, who has promo? Because we want to make sure you have pros, so that at least some percentage will be cut off. But yeah, that's my experience with buses. And so far, I've been doing good. I'm waking up early. And then entering bus. And I've seen so many characters. There was a bus I entered, and the woman was arguing. Okay, now, before we entered the bus, that was during first casting. Before we entered the bus, the conductor had already stated the price, because he knew people were going to argue. He said, normal, something that was supposed to be like 200, he said it was 300 naira. This woman heard him. I am very sure she heard him, but she still entered and still lapped somebody on top. When she lapped, it was time to pay. Before she paid, the person next to me was already telling her that, I hope you told this man that it is 200 naira. She's like, that is 300. That is 200 naira you have. She's like, don't worry, I will give him the 200. What will you do? When she gave him the 200, the driver, the driver even parked the car and opened, because I was at the back seat. close to the boot. So the man opened the boot and was going to pull her because they were telling the woman to come down, telling the woman to come. The woman, and the funny thing is, the woman was like feeling right. She was like, so it's not 200 naira I've been entering. You know, so hi, Jesus, like Lagosians. That day, even the woman next to me was telling me, she was trying to engage me in conversation. Yeah, I did not answer. I said nothing. Because what do you want me to say? I'm not. Everybody in the bus, I had to argue left and right, telling the woman, you were wrong. Someone like, ma, fight for your right. And the person will say fight for your right. She paid the amount the conductor said though. But the one that she said she fight for her right did not want to pay. Oh God, I'm sorry. It's just so funny to me the way everything was going. Like me, I was just like, I wish I could record it too. But that's how they were arguing. The woman ended up paying the 100 naira extra. Like she had to calm down, mellow down, because we had to beg the driver, because the driver was not happy. Decided throwing insults at each other anyway. But driver was not happy, so we begged him and everything. So she ended up paying the extra 100 naira. People, it's 100 naira that they were fighting about for over 20 minutes. The next day, it's as if God just wanted me to see back-to-back experience. The next day, something like that happened again. And I was like, what is going on? Am I always going to be entering buses like this? That's the same thing about money. But this time around, it was like 15 naira or something. And I'm like, wow. In my mind, I wanted to be like, even give the money. But I was like, if I give the money, what my Darcy or Romy, that's how everybody would just join me and be talking. So I did not give the money. But yeah, it was very interesting. The buses here in Lagos are very interesting. Anyway, thank you for listening to my Adulthood series, episode 1, bus experience. Till later. Bye. God bless you.